complete story of sugarcane, where we explore the fascinating world of Scraproom spp, the plant behind sugar. By the way, I'm SG.
And I'm Cassie. I'm here to talk about the environmental side of sugarcane.
Hi everyone, I'm Maddie and I'll be diving into the rich, sometimes challenging history of sugarcane and how it shapes societies around the world.
In today's episode, we'll introduce you to Scraproom spp, or sugarcane, its significant as crop, and some of the impacts and stories surrounding it. So, Kelsey, why don't you start by telling us a bit about the sugarcane really is?
Of course. So, Saccharum spp is a genus of the perennial grasses. Sugarcane originates from tropical regions in Asia but is now cultivated globally, especially in warm, humid areas like Brazil, India, and parts of the United States.
And that sugary sap in the stalk is why it's so widely grown. People have been cultivating sugarcane for thousands of years to produce sugar and more recently ethanol, a type of biofuel. It's actually pretty incredible how much the single plant is responsible for worldwide.
And it's not just about sweetness or fuel. Sugarcane has shaped societies and economies over centuries. In fact, it was instrumental in age of exploration and the development of the global trade system, but we'll save that for later in the episode.
Before we jump into the historical part, let's briefly cover how sugarcane is grown. It's usually propagated by planting cuttings called sets instead of seeds. These sets are planted in rows and grow into tall, sturdy stalks within a year or so.
And when it comes to harvest, the plants are cut down and the stalks are crushed to extract the juice. This juice then refined into sugar, fermented for alcohol, or used for biofuels. But of, but all this production can put a lot of stress on the environment.
That's right, sugarcane farming takes a lot of resources, especially water. Kelsey, how does this impact the environment?
Sugarcane is one of the most water intensive crops out there. It needs consistent irrigation, especially in drier regions, which puts a big strain on the local water resources. In places like India and Brazil, this has led to water scarcity, especially demand grows.
And it's not just water, is it? Large scale sugarcane farming can also lead to degradation, deforestation, and loss of biodiversity, especially in areas cleared specifically for cane fields.
Exactly. Monoculture farming, where one crop is grown over large areas, often strip the soil of its nutrients, leading to erosion. And as we see in places like Southeast Asia, forests are sometimes cleared to make way for a new sugarcane plantation, reducing habitats from native wildlife.
And this environmental story connects with its social and historical impact too. Sugarcane was pivotal in early global trade networks, but not without human cost. The Caribbean, for instance, became a major sugarcane producer in the 17th and 18th centuries, largely because of the plantation that relied on enslaved labor.
That's such an important point, Delin. Sugarcane isn't just a plant. It's tied to colonial histories, economic development, and the transatlantic slave trade.
Absolutely. Sugar was in huge demand in Europe and plantation grew up to meet this demand, but this came at the high price. Millions of Africans were brought to the Americas to work on sugarcane plantations and many suffered immensely.
It's a tough legacy, but understanding this context is essential to seeing how sugarcane shape and still impacts different parts of the world. Today, sugarcane farming is a major source of income and employment, but it's also a reminder of this complex history.
So, as we can see, sugarcane is more than just a crop for producing sugar or biofuel. It's a plant with a profound impact on both our environment and our history. And there's a lot more to discuss.
Exactly. In our upcoming episodes, we'll go deeper into the environmental challenges as well as explore more sustainable solutions for sugarcane farming.
And from my end, I'll bring more stories of role in historical trade, cultural practices, and even its influence on cuisine across different countries.
We hope you'll join us. We continue to explore the sweet, sustainable, and sometimes dark story of sugarcane. This is just the beginning of our journey with Scrack Room SPP.
So, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe and join us next time for a closer look at the environmental side of sugarcane.
See you next time on the sweet story of sugarcane. Bye!